Okay, so love one, this is a new name a lot more precisely, and you, I don't know. I don't know how to actually, you know, identify this thing, but in yesterday, not really yesterday, it actually was in this day at the morning, I just couldn't fucking go for a sleep, and after I just talked with you, and after I was too much time without any sleeping, I slept approximately of 2 hours, so it's really fucking slightly, and I just I just fall for sleep when I try to do the thing that I want to do in every single day at the end of the day, and it's actually see stocks and see market and see everything like that, because I want actually to be in the majority of my day about my project, you know, working out, edit video in the end of the day, and just after all of the thing, I will work about you know the the stocks and the market and everything like that, because it's pretty take a time, and you don't really know how much it actually will take, because you know most of the time we just make a choice because of this time and because of this playing and because of this everything like that, and I just didn't really know that it will be like that, but I must say that you know the one of the biggest reason that in this month I just really failed, in the aspect of my project, I can say, and I don't really, fight and, just without any sleeping, without any nothing, just, on that. It's actually because of, you know, both of the reason that, the one reason, the first reason is because, you know, right now I combine, you know, the market of my life, and you know I actually can't believe that it's like that, but you know to play good, um and to do a right thing, it took hours in order to fucking do it, and you know it's feel really badly, because it's not a time that you want to invest, okay, and it's not a time that you have it, that you have a power to invest. It's not a time actually that you have, um and in the beginning it actually seems like a really small things that I just get into for the right thing that I see, and everything like that, but with the time, with this month, I just absolutely recognize that it's a big thing, okay, and the disappoint end about this thing is, you know nobody actually will promise that you will, win in this thing, and I think that this is the most disappointing thing, because you know I will be honest, okay, I began from this. I actually began with this thing, you know, and I just thought that it will be something that I will combine with my project. I will combine as a challenge and everything like that. And you know, I see that in order to just make a good decision, I need to be on that, rightly. And when I'm in this thing, I feel that I'm literally work, okay, I feel that I want to fucking go out from this thing, and I just have to make research about more and more and more, and I have to just this and this and this. And it's feel like it's something that you work about, not really feel like it's something that you combine, that you actually want to do, that you do, for 7 minutes in your fucking day. It's feel, a really harsh and hardly something that you do. And more than it's actually pretty hardly to combine this thing with my project, with the main thing that I try to do. And you know it's absolutely something that I keep about, and just want to continue. More than this thing, um the main disappoint is, no matter how much you actually do, and guess what, I will do this thing and I will work, you know about what I just said, as much as I just can, and you know as long as I can, okay, forever and ever, because I know that this is the main part of me, and the main, you know choice to, make money, yeah, to actually make money, and just simultaneous work about my project, okay. It's, you know it's my main choice, and I know it very well, very very well. So just know that you invested time instead of to work about something else, and you work, and you actually feel that you work, you don't really feel enjoy, or you don't really feel, that you failed, or you waste your time, or you everything. You actually feel that you literally work, and eventually just see, you know that you don't really make from this thing money, you just lose from this thing money. And that's it, it's the part of the game. But you know it's really easy to say that it's the part of the game, but it's really, you know disappoint to feel this part of the game for 8 months in your life, when you're really sure that you actually do a right thing, okay. and and it's really a disappoint thing, okay, a really disappoint thing, that I just want to explain about, because this is felt, incredibly unfair, because you just feel that you will literally actually work about something, you literally feel that you do the right thing, you literally feel that the result, or the company that you found, or everything like that, it's actually the right thing, because you actually did a really big job in order to find this thing. And you just know that this is the right thing, and you just don't really have something to improve about that. And then eventually, after all this working, you just know that you failed, or you just know that the result actually badly, or it's really hardly, it's really complicated, and hardly, hardly word I can say. um and and I don't really feel that it's because of the thing that I choose, or it's because of the thing that I do. It's because that's it. Okay, it's because that's how it's work. And it's a working that, you know you work, and 80% of your time you will don't get nothing, or you will just lose, okay. um and that's actually the first reason why I pretty feel that my project actually failed in this month, or it's not really failed, but I don't really feel that I success to continue and keep going as I just was, because I too busy about other things that I have to be busy about. And the second reason, it's of course the biggest changing that I try to do. I try to work about my thing properly, but I try to don't break myself. And in the previous month, I pretty break myself, and in the you know before the previous month, I pretty break myself also. And I just absolutely break myself in you know of my day. Yeah, I just was you know complete as much as I can. I wasn't really good, and I just was work out 2 times a day. Um, Even I just was pretty failed, and even I just was after 20 hours without any sleeping, and I was working 12, 13 hours without any break about my project. And I can say that it's pretty break me. So for right now, that's also a pretty big reason why it's actually happened, because I absolutely try to combine, okay, between a normal and between to push myself. And you know when I just started to do it, I pretty failed, okay. And with the time, as I said yesterday, I success to do it, and I success to you know to combine the thing that I want. But again, it's something that actually took a time, because your body don't really know how to, how can say this word, you know to combine and be in a balance. Okay, so when your body actually heard the word of balance, he just heard that, okay, I just really tired, so I will just break myself in the middle when I just work about my project, and I will just go for a sleep, and I will just fail, and you know and everything like that. But it's actually isn't really the right thing, because the right thing is also push yourself, and also don't break yourself. And I'm pretty worried about this thing. So it's actually the second reason why that's actually what happened for my project, because I'm not break myself, and I pretty sure about that. In these 2 of my days, I actually break myself, because I just didn't really sleep good, and my body actually woke up because I was fucking stressful. And I just tried to end the day with stocks and everything like that. As I just wanted to end every single day like that, when I just free to do this thing. Um, and I just fall for a sleep, and it was pretty normal, um, for a really shorty time. And from that, I was just woke up, and I, you know, work about the same thing, do working out, eat, talk with the people I like, with the people that close to me, work again about the fucking stocks. And it's hurt, very disappoint. I know, because because it actually sounds like I work a lot about the fucking stocks. And no matter how I will play with this thing, no matter how I would just try to to put, this time in the end of the day, or I will just put this time